Okay, so Daniel Ramsey here with MyOutDesk. I'm excited because we are interviewing a client and a virtual assistant at the same time. And today we're going to spend most of our time talking about marketing and how a virtual assistant can help. But Mike, I want you to introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about you and your team.
My name is Mike Incorvaia. I'm one of the owners of the Incorvaia team. We're up here in Cleveland, Ohio. We have a team of 10 people, and I've been licensed since 2006. My mom is the team owner and the rainmaker. Me, her, and my father are the team owners. Last year we did about 200 deals for about $35 million. This year we're on track to do between 300 and 400 for probably $50 million in volume.
Wow, wow. And you're here today because you've had a virtual assistant for almost 3 years.
Yeah, we're coming
right?
up on 3 years.
Okay, perfect. And she's here. And how does she help support your team? And maybe you and her can talk about, some of the stuff she's doing recently, because you just told me something in the last 30 days you've gone on 10 listing appointments.
Well, in the last 30 days, I just did the math. This is not my team production. This is mine personally. I work with a lot of buyers and sellers. I have $4.7 million in pending right now for myself, not for the team. A lot of houses in the 300, 400, 500 range, and even one at 675, which for Cleveland, those are all higher price points. And yeah, we've got right now about 90 listings on our team. So we've got quite a bit of listings, and it's been extremely busy. So I think the things that she's doing for us, which she can elaborate and go into, but all the agents that come on our team, she makes us these flyers for them, which if a graphic designer made them, you're looking at buku bucks to have them make these. I mean, they're unbelievable. And it's got a picture of them with all their contact information, what they specialize in, and then I can immediately share that out on social media, welcoming so-and-so to the team, and then all their friends see it, and they know that they're in real estate, and then it's just a marketing piece that they can send out. So Paola makes those for each and every one of our teams.
So when you guys have a new listing, a new agent come on the team, any activity, a new anything, you're making all the marketing materials for that.
Yeah, we were having Paola make all of those, which is really great because not only does she make the individual marketing pieces for each team member that joins the team, she even makes us, we've got a really professional sheet that our transaction coordinator uses for all the utility phone numbers. We've got, the please remove your shoes and the house signs that she makes that are all branded to our team. See, our team is really heavily branded even before we got a virtual assistant, so this just takes it even one step further. She's got a flyer that's the mortgage loan process for us, so the clients know what to expect. She's got a flyer with what happens when you meet with us for a buyer consultation all the way until you get your keys. She's got a listing presentation she created for us and a buyer's presentation, and then she makes the most recent thing she just made for me, which got me a lot of leads, was a flyer. I've been taking pictures of all the clients in front of their front doors with the sold sign, and she basically made me a flyer with like 6 pictures of all of them, basically like who's next.
Okay, Paola, what other things do you do for the team that you are really super proud of?
Well, on a regular basis, I maintain the website. So I mostly blog a lot on the website, and like Mike uses a lot of social media, and I think that's really that's really helpful in his business because he's so good at engaging with his market. So the blog is similar because instead of doing the normal articles that we usually see on other real estate websites, they're like all recycled articles about the same topics over and over again. On Mike's website, it's more like plugging Cleveland really, or his area really, as a great place to live. So it's kind of a different approach. I think it really helps potential clients kind of like see that this is a really good place to live, and and the Incorvaia team are the people that he should hire.
Right. How do you get the content? Where did you get the content for that?
I subscribe to the local newspaper, the online version of the local newspaper in Cleveland, and then I follow a lot of event people on Twitter. So that they're always tweeting all the latest information, that all the latest happenings in Cleveland, or if there are like farmers markets and stuff that are being put up.
Mike, what are you really proud of that she does for you? Like, what are the things that you like, I can't believe she does so much for us?
Well,
like, what would you say?
The blog post, we did a strategy where she's writing them all the time, but she's staggering the releases. So she might write 3 on Monday, 3 on Thursday, but it looks like to Google we're blogging Monday through Saturday, 6 days a week.
Right.
So she's releasing them, and the website, our website's greaterclevelandlife.com, so when people go on there, they know it's a real estate website, but it's so many like events. Like there was one about the beer fest that they were having, new restaurants that are opening, the one she said today about the art museum, all kinds of local stuff that brings the people back to engage with the website, where it's not just boring, like check out the price per square foot in Cleveland, or in Strongsville.
Right. Okay, so if somebody's thinking about hiring a virtual assistant for marketing, for pure marketing, what are some of the tips and suggestions you would give them for that position so that they're successful?
Well, I think, and Paola can even tell you about this. I mean, I think when we first started, it was kind of every day, like I was just coming up with different stuff that I really didn't know in the beginning. But now we've got a plan where, she's got the core essential stuff already made. So if we need to make changes or tweaks, even the paper that we do the ad in all the time, that paper always creates the ad for us. Well, their ad kind of got a little, boring, so I had Paola create some of them, and they looked awesome.
Right. Right. So what you're talking about is create a marketing calendar and then create distribution channels, and then your virtual assistant, you work with them in the beginning to kind of dictate what it should look like, and then they run that system over time. Got it. Cool. Anything either of you want to leave us with before we end this conversation? Because it's a ton of good information and great informative stuff, but anything you think that's important?
I think that if you're going to get a virtual assistant, you need to, don't just do it because you're just going to do it and just say, oh, I'm just going to think of a bunch of stuff after I hire them. You need to really sit down and have a plan. And also, and Daniel, you could probably speak on this because I think a lot of people are confused when hiring a virtual assistant. You get the chance to review your virtual assistant's background. Some of the virtual assistants are better at things than others are. Some are really good at marketing. Some are really good at video production. Some are really good at making phone calls. So I guess it depends on exactly what you're looking for. And you need to be really specific with MyOutDesk with what you're looking for. If you say, I need a person who can do this, this, and that, you guys will recommend who's going to fit that criteria.